What's up, friends and fans, and welcome back to episode 76 of Final Fantasy XIV. Hope everybody's doing very well. Just a quick little update. I went ahead and checked what patch we were in. We are currently in 2.4. So we got 2 more to go after this before the actual next expansion, which I'm like, about time. We still got a long way to go on that. But without further ado, we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. Let's go ahead and speak to Elaine here. You would aid us in the rescue mission. We are in your debt, Warrior of Light. Now is the time is against us. So allow me to brief you on the situation. The Garleans fell upon us without warning, wounding poor Resh and hauling her away to the castrum yonder. Outnumbered as we were, it was all we could do but flee and regroup. Even as we speak, the Garleans may be interrogating Resh, or worse, with her hurts. I fear that she will not long survive their attentions. We must rescue her without delay. Our order may yet still be in its infancy, but the bond that binds us is as strong as mithril. None of us will stand if the comrade suffers. What the fuck? Hey! The remnants of the Fourth will infiltrate Castrum Century. Please help us find Rish before it's too late. Wow, really? This dude had the freaking... Really, bro? Seriously? You know what? Yeah, you have fun. Alright, let's see here. We're going down right here. You're okay, Rich? Ugh, where am I? Resh, thank the gods we found you. And thank you, Warrior of Light. Now, to quit this accursed place, Ra cannot move with those wounds. She will need to get carried out. I believe a diversion is in order. Might we trouble you to provide one? Given your reputation, I expect the Garlands will be only too happy to grant you their undivided attention. If you were to create a commotion within the castrum, we should be able to steal away unnoticed. Let us speak again once we're safely outside these walls. Oh, that was just 1 out of 3? Oh shit. Oh, come on. Well, I am level 57. So. Might be a little bit more fair to them if I was a little bit lesser level. Oh, we got 3 more incoming. Hey, boys! I trust that was enough of a diversion for y'all. Alright, let's see. Where are you guys hiding? Oop, overshot. There we go. I have waited your return most anxiously, my friend. You have done us a great service indeed. Thanks to your aid, our comrade Rish is safe. We suffered no further casualties. Words cannot well express my gratitude. All that's left is to report the mission success to Commander Leviswar. I shall go ahead to Rising Stones. And I shall go ahead and fly back there. Whee! Luckily for this, it's not that far of a trip. Alrighty. Here we are. Right back home. I never see where the hell the damn door is. There it is. There we go. Mission accomplished. It does me well to see you thus return. Though I doubt not your powers, entering an enemy's stronghold is generally considered to be a risky venture, and I must confess to having been a trifle anxious. But here you are, hale and whole, having succeeded in your mission as your wont. Lest you wonder, the woman you rescued is being cared for by the Domans. Thanks to their expert ministrations, the danger is past. You have my gratitude, Kara. Allow me to thank you also, Scion. Resh owes you her life. We escaped with minimal casualties this time, but we can ill afford to be caught off guard again. The Empire is not an opponent to be trifled with. As you say, Commander, I will see to it that the men keep their wits about them. And it may yet take time, but I will not rest until we have identified and apprehended the Ivy. I have every confidence that you will succeed, Captain. As for you, Kiara, I realize you have scarce caught your breath, but I'm afraid there is no rest for the wary. I require that you accompany me to Korthus. I have been granted an audience with the Ishgardian dignitary, you see, and the man expressly requested your presence. Well, do not look so surprised. You should be familiar with the trappings of fame by now. We shall depart as soon as you are ready. Well, I'm ready. Oh, I was going to get this one. There we go. We have been blessed with a rare opportunity, Kiara, an audience with an ambassador of the Holy See of Ishgard. We are to treat with Sir... what is that? Airmic? Lord Commander of the Temple Knights in Camp Dragonhead. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as a Temple Knight. Needless to say, their leader wields tremendous political influence. We would be wise to court his favor. For that reason, I consider your attendance essential. If Sir Aramik wishes to meet the woman behind the legend, I would not deny him the pleasure of your company. The antecedent should be the wisdom of this plan when request her permission to accompany me to court this. Mayhap you feel that this will be a waste of your talents, which could be doubtless but put to noble use? If so, I should remind you that a more good can be accomplished with the stroke of a pin than the thrust of a sword. Okay, so now we gotta go over and talk to Minfilia. A meeting with the Ishgardian ambassador, by all means, I think it's a wonderful idea. We have received no reports of aetheric disturbances or unusual beast tribe's activity of late. If Alphanon believes your presence may help him secure more favorable terms, I see no reason to deny him. Alrighty. And Descendant, I take it Kiara has explained the situation. She has. Yet welcome though these overtures are, I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. The Ishgardians have spurned all contact with the other city-states for decades. Why reach out now? Would that I knew. The question of their motives is one which I have given no small amount of thought. Alas, I know no more than is generally known. The notoriously reclusive nation of Ishgard, situated at the center of Abalatha's spine, ruled by an Ishgardian Orthodox Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop. Members of the original Erosian Alliance formed in the wake of Alamigo's fall some 2 decades ago. Friends of the Convenience who withdrew from the Alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of Silver Tier Skies. Since which time their borders have remained closed to all outsiders. They have rejected every one of their former allies' cries to reopen dialogue, turning a deaf ear to their neighbors' pleas even when the calamity loomed large. And on the fields of Cantona, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defense of the realm, their banners were conspicuously absent. I have tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the Alliance at every opportunity. I have explained over and over again that unless Erosia stands unified, we cannot help to preserve our freedom. One by one, our nations will fall, as once fell Alamigo. What have mine efforts yielded? Why not? Surely this can be considered a step in the right direction. I should hope so. Rather than the lowly messenger we have been fobbed off with in the past, this time we shall meet with a man of genuine influence. Of course, I am not so naive as to think that they would come to us out of the goodness of their hearts. We have something they desire, though I have yet to find out what. But such is the nature of diplomacy. They will bring their agendas to the negotiating table, and so will I, along with a handful of incontrovertible truths. Tongue twister there. The Empire will soon be at our doorstep once more. Indeed. You may rest assured that I will expound upon this point and others. Let us depart for Camp Dragonhead, Kiara. Our old friend Lord Hatcherfent is expecting us. Since our quest to resolve the Enterprise, I understand you have further integrated yourself with the man. Excellent work. His foundness may prove useful to our cause. Alrighty. I'll spend the gil. I don't want to use up all the tickets during the quest. I mean, I know I got 57, but kind of the only way to get them is by doing the weekly hunts on the daily hunts, and I already completed, and yeah, so. Maybe once I have like a good 1,000 or something, then maybe. Or at least a good couple hundred. Or maybe even a good 100. Ah, Kiara, ever a welcome sight. Our hearths have been stoked ablazing in preparation for your arrival. It would do you such a distinguished personage to catch cold weather whilst enjoying our hospitality. The gesture is much appreciated. I fear I shall ever struggle in the cold climes. Ah, good Master Alphanon. An honor as always. Likewise, Lord Hodgepent. Forgive us for yet another imposition. I fear we have relied overmuch on your aid since you generously assisted in locating the Enterprise. Nonsense. Any debts incurred have long since been repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? House Fortemps may even seek the aid of your newly formed Crystal Braves. In any case, I am simply delighted that the Holy See is last willing to grant you an audience. No doubt your discoveries at Snow Globe helped to justify the decision. This recent reinsurgence and heretical activity is of grave concern to us all. But to the matter at hand, Sir Aemek has arrived in Camp Dragonhead earlier, and I am told he is eager to meet with you at your first convenience. You are doubtless weary from your journey and delirious to rest by the warmth of our hearth. If you are willing to forego such comforts, pray inform the knight stationed outside the Intercary. He will grant you the interest to send word to the other attendees. As inviting your herd sounds, I think it'd be best to proceed Intercary forwards. Oh, please don't tell me it's another one of these. We have been expecting you, madam. Please take your ease inside and I shall summon the others.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortin has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not, for I require something in exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sorma.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
What is the meaning of this?
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
What? By the Fury? All our precautions were for naught?
Oh, okay. I think I was gonna take the money on that one. Yep. Alright. That's completed. Alright, cool. Yay. Okay, let's talk to Alphanon here. Those be some good legs for the healer. Alright. Just when we were starting to make progress. And to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of was bound for Revenant's toll to all places. Honestly, were we so inclined, I should think the gods were conspiring against us. Happily, however, I am not. I would know more of this attack. Let us speak to Lord Archivant and find out what he has learned. My sincerest apologies for the interruptions, my friend, but the situation is such that we must act swiftly. If be so kind as to elaborate. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound for Revenant's toll as it was passing through the boulder drones. It was an ambush swift and ruthless. It is an instant every knight was slain, every crate seized. Then as quickly as they appeared, they were gone. It would be an impossible feat without knowledge of the route, knowledge to which only a select few are privy, I presume. Quite. We can preserve that avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to me that examining the scene of the ambush should be our first concern. The trail is yet warm. We must act swiftly, as Lord Harchfent said. These critical evidence be lost. You have a knack for discerning hidden truths, Kiara. Why don't you go and inspect the ambush site in person? Excellent idea. Inform my men of your intent upon arrival, and they will gladly share their findings. Well, alrighty then, let's head down there. Oh, it's not that far down. A little bit, yeah, maybe a little bit far, but not that far. I did see in the quest line that there is a dungeon for this patch, so should be coming up relatively soon, maybe in the next couple episodes. Alrighty, we're almost there, coming down on the landing point in 3, 2, 1. Haha, we're here. Perfect timing. Alrighty. Move along, adventurer. There's something for Lord Harchfent bid you speak with us. Then you must be. Beg your pardon, Scion. As you can see, they left nearly a crate behind. Tipped the wagon for good measure, even. Whole thing's a bit odd, if you ask me. It would be easier to just steal it. Or a damn sight harder to conceal it, I'd allow. Reckon they came prepared, probably with wagons of their own hidden away off. But pay no heed to my rambling. Absent of proof is not but speculation. Must be a squire receiving care at the observation tour. Could be tell you something more factual. That is, if he's awake. Unlike myself, he was there during the attack. Not that his presence amounted to much. We lost our chocobo. Get back out here, you. Alright, so now we gotta go over here. And probably back over here, and then over there, and then over here, and over here, and I don't know where. I love the Chocobo theme. Alrighty, so guessing in here. I guessed wrong. It has to be in here. Where? In here? No, that's a dead end. Well, what the flying freak? Come on, he gotta be in here somewhere. There's gotta be stairs. Aha! There we go. There you are. You come to ask me about the attack, haven't you? We came upon them before the entrance to the Hall of the Seven Echoes pilgrims. We marked them as lost and ill-equipped for a journey further north. Our leader called out to them and one step forward to answer. Slowly she approached, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow, just a young girl. I thought some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same. Why else would they let her draw so close? They exchanged some words I couldn't hear, and she leaned forward as if to kiss his cheek. And then he signed and crumpled to the ground. I didn't know what had happened till I saw him turn red, or till I saw the snow turn red. And then there was red everywhere. I looked, I tried to fight, but took a blow to the head, and by the time I came to, the others were dead and the heretics were unloading the wagon. I couldn't, I mean, they'd have killed me, so I just lay still and listened. Iceheart's people spoke of a deliverance and resurrection. Spoke of Shiva. Shiva. Alright. So yeah, I knew I was gonna go back up there. Alright, we'll go turn this one in, and then that'll be it for this episode. Oh, whoa. Alrighty, up and over. Here we go. Ah, you return. What news have you for us? Seems Lady Iceheart does not sculpt to sully her hands with blood. Who is this Shiva the heretic spoke of? Have you not read a single line of Introduction, Master Alphanod? Shiva was a traitor to kith and kin, an apostate who lay down with dragons. Now, we cannot expect all foreigners to know Ishgardian scriptures so well, particularly when it concerns the patron saints of heretics. Wait, you say she is their patron saint? Oh no. It all makes sense now. Lord Harchevent, what was the caravan's cargo? If I recall correctly, the Diamond Shroud had requested a large quantity of crystals. Do you not see it? Iceheart and her followers intend to summon Shiva, as a beast tribe would a primal. Why else would they go to such lengths to secure crystals? I shall inform the Lord Commander at once. Lord Harchevent, you would agree that the discretion is a paramount concern. Of course. I trust we can count on your continued support, Master Alphanod. Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is a given. I will need to send word to my brethren in Revenant's Toll. Our entire order must turn its effort to prevent the summoning. Naturally, that includes you, though I am not sure you would miss this for the world. Oh, you know I'm on it. I gets to take down Shiva? Alright. Alright, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at ShibiWowsGaming. I follow all followers back. And be sure to check out our Facebook group. Link was in the description below. So, until next time, everyone, I will see you all in the next one.